So now we will probably see some hitting done from Czech Republic.
Russia keeps guarding their own guard, making a double guard. Soon Czech Republic will need to have play some weight on their
Yes,
stuff.
exactly. Otherwise, this will be a hard end for them. Playing a high guard here, Russia. It makes it really hard for Czech Republic now to do something. What do you think, Rickard? What should they do?
It's still quite early in the game. Normally the second player is capable of throwing some hard rocks, and this is exactly right move to try to get away a lot of stones here.
Yeah.
Maybe even raise it down if they either take your 2 guards away or raise it all the way down to the house. And so this is quite a big chance for Czech to do something good out of it.
Yes, looks like this might have over-curled a bit, so that's not really, once again, what they were looking for. So that just stays there and doesn't take too many stones away, fortunately there for Czech Republic. Now time for Alexei Tusov here, Russia's third player, to play another come around, making it really hard for Czech Republic.
And it's exactly a part of their strategy, not throw a guard here. They come in with one more, just putting more and more pressure on Czech Republic. We should mention that Russia had 2 very easy wins the first 2 games, against Lithuania with 7-2 and against Australia with 14-1. And yesterday they a bit unexpected lost to Latvia in a very tight game.
Yeah, it was on the last stone, that game. Really tight one.
But Latvia has made it also. They are one of the undefeated teams, so they are good as well. So,
yes, of
as
course.
you said, this is a tough group.
Now they're looking for, I think they're changing a bit of strategy here. They're trying to just get as many stones as possible out of play, so it's easier for them to get to those stones in the 4-foot later on. Third of Czech Republic, David Werner playing this. Nice takeout. Well,
He's not allowed to sweep that one.
no,
was
he wasn't, but he did.
I don't think it mattered too much.
No, I don't think it did either, but
that didn't change the situation too much.
No, it didn't. Some stones got away, but not the stones they wanted to get away, if you say it like that. Still hard for them to do something about those stones in the 4-foot. Once again, Russia putting pressure on Czech Republic here with another draw. Let's see if this one is in the house.
Right now, I cannot see how Czech Republic is going to get out of this end with a result that's good for them. This could be a key end if Russia have a steal of points here. They are in a very good position. It's only 8 ends in the game, so...
Exactly. Not really sure what I would do. You can go for just taking away the guards and hope for that Russia misses their next guard, or try some kind of race takeout, I guess. Let's see here how they do. That's okay, but not really perfect, because now both 4-foot areas are closed, so now they can't like come out with a guard in the last end either. So they really have to.
They got away with the guards, but now there's a 3-point line there.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
They have to hope for Russia to miss this guard.
Yeah.
I think the placement of this guard can be pretty interesting, actually, where you want it. I mean, the more close you put this guard, how easier is it for Czech Republic to get away with the mini stone on their last stone, but if you put it high, I mean, it's harder for Czech Republic to do anything with their guard. So
I think if they put wherever they put this guard, they will try to play a double on the other side and try to get away with some points and make a way into the forefoot.
Yes, exactly. So,
stone 7 from the Russian team in this end.
Yes, by Alexander Ermin. Let's see where this guard is put. Sweeping in a bit now just for line. I think they want it closer because the line isn't quite there yet. But now it is. That's a really good guard because it's really hard for Czech Republic to do something on the other side there.
Yeah.
So it's a good guard.
Czech Republic's way to get out of this is now to try to lose as few points as possible.
Yes, unfortunately it is. I don't really know what I would do, but I mean we're down to skip stones now, so.
Yeah. I think it's two opportunities here. Either you throw a very hard one, trying to just to touch the red one and make the very, very hard double. And another way is to play with less weight, trying to hit it on the nose. Still let Russia lie too, but have a yellow stone in the controlling area of the house to use it for the last stone.
Yeah, I agree. Could be kind of a relief for Czech Republic to get a stone in there.
Yeah.
Just to know that they're maybe not losing more than 2.
Yeah. Which is not the ideal
no.
way of coming into the skip stones.
No.
Let's just lose 2 this time.
No. Not if you're last stone as well. Let's see here what Pavel Morris will do about this shot.
Not too much weight. I think he'll try to hit it as much on the nose as possible to have a stone in the house to work with later.
Yeah, maybe, but
it's close.
Ooh, okay. Whoa, that was really close. Not.
Oh, okay. Russia's still lying too.
Yeah, I think that was not really ideal. Either you go down a little bit more in weight, you could do, or because that was a hard double to make.
Yeah.
Now it's only for Russia to place this guard where it's going to be hardest for Czech Republic to draw later on.
Yeah.
Looks like they're playing a guard on the left side of the house. I think it's. I mean, you could put it on the other side as well because I think you can't draw to freeze that one and still be second. I don't think so. So it's a hard draw either way.
Yeah, even if Russia wouldn't play this stone, Czech would still have a
really
big
hard
problem.
Stone. Yeah, exactly.
Would it be an option for Russia to hit the yellow third stone lying 4 just to put extra pressure on Czech for the last stone, or do you think the guard is the right shot?
I think the guard is the right shot. I mean, you don't get that much out of it to play the hit. I think it just makes it easier for Czech Republic to draw actually, because if that stone stops in the back end, it's easier for them to draw. So I like this call made by Alexander Ermin just to play the guard here, making it harder for Czech Republic. Looks like to be a good guard. And let's see here which side Czech Republic are choosing to draw. I like that call. I think it's easier to draw on the left side actually.
Yeah.
More room there. maybe at least you can get second shot.
Yeah.
Very, very important draw here from the Czech Republic skip Pavel Morris. Really need to at least be second shot, not to lose a big part of this game. I think it's important for their confidence as well to make this shot together. It's a really team shot, so making this shot, I think, will make them play better later on in the game as well.
You used the word now, a team shot. Normally you say this is the skips shot. What do you mean by team shot?
I mean, this is a really hard shot, and the sweepers really have to help you get this shot where it should be, as well as the vice skip. I mean, the line is important, the weight is extremely important, so therefore I think it's a team shot. This one looks good, actually. Looks like they have to sweep this one. That's a really,
shot.
really good shot.
That's absolutely the best you could do out of that situation. And
yes.
Maybe they even have a measurement for point.
I think it's red, but I think either way, a really, really good shot from Pavel Morris there.
Really good. What do you think about the team effort? It was a team shot, you said.
Yes.
How did they do as a team?
I think they did really well, and you can see it on their faces now, the relief, a smile, and just that could have saved the game, actually.
Yeah.
So a really important shot there. I think maybe they are asking for measurements.
Yeah.
So
as you can see in the back of the screen now, they have screens. The games are playing on time, so they have a 30-minute thinking time in 8 ends. How does it feel when you have that kind of pressure on?
Actually, I've never played with time before, so I don't know, but I can imagine that it's a bit of a more pressure actually playing against time. I mean, that depends, of course, which team it is. But of course it makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You have to control one other thing as well, not only the curling.
Here we have a very good view of the measurement up to the third there. Okay, see the next one. Red was much better.
Yeah.
But
was.
Still an amazing shot from the Czech skip.
Really.
Yeah. I think getting away with only a steal one is...
it's a really good result actually.
I've got some more fantastic news from our control room here that we still had some technical problems. So maybe we'll have to say welcome again to the World Junior B Curling Championship in Östersund, Sweden. Östersund Arena, the first championship, curling championship ever in this arena, only 2 years old. We have a game here with Russia playing the Czech Republic. My name is Rickard Hallström, and with me,
Tova Sundberg.
We had a defensive first end, ending up with a chance for Russia to take 2 by coincidence, but they missed it and had 1 point, and a second end from Russia, very good second end from Russia.
Yeah, really putting a lot of pressure on the Czech Republic, who was saved by their skip actually, Pavel Morris, who draw onto the forefoot, just losing 1 point there. So could have been much more if we hadn't done that stone there.
I have the lead, Ivan Alexandrov of Russia. They have been quite offensive the 2 first ends. Now they are with a 2-0 lead, and but they still throw the guard. Interesting.
Yeah, actually. Looks like, this guard is a bit closer than the other ones, so that could being a little bit more defensive from Russia's side. I'm not sure, maybe they were trying to draw it to the forefoot, but realized it wouldn't be there, so they changed the task.
Russia with the 2 easy wins, started the tournament with 2 easy wins and a tough loss yesterday against Latvia on the last rock. And playing Czech Republic with 3 straight wins, 2 quite easy wins and also quite a tough one against Lithuania yesterday, so this is a tough group, 2 good teams.
Yeah, really, like there are many teams in this group. We were talking about that 3 teams that were undefeated, right?
It's 2 teams
undefeated
in this group, and you still have Italy and Russia with only one loss. So
Yeah. Tough group.
Yeah.
I agree.
what do you think about the game, the level of game you've seen so far in the boys' games?
Yeah. As I said earlier, I think the quality of the games has been swingy. Some games has been really close, and some games hasn't been. But I mean, I'm impressed overall. I think it could be worse, but I think yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah, okay. We have quite a usual start of the game. Russia center guard, Czech Republic corner guard, and Russia tried to come around.
Yeah.
Failed with that, and now Czech is definitely going to take 2 or more points by coming around the corner guard.
Yes, exactly. Let's see here what Martin Polakovic can do here. Drawing behind the corner guard, the line looks pretty good. Let's see if the weight is there. Yeah. This looks great, actually. Unfortunately for Czech Republic, that corner guard is pretty high, so it won't be impossible for Russia to get to it, but they're doing the peel, just Russia here. What do you think about that decision there, Rickard?
I think it's not that easy to put back a guard all the time. So this early in the end, okay, I could say take away this guard and see what the opponent do.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a better chance later. But
Yes.
I agree with you on having the guard so high up makes it possible to come around.
Exactly. But now Czech Republic got a chance here to make a better corner guard than the first one.
Yep.
So let's see if they make it.
These games are played in 8 ends. We have 6 sheets here in Östersund. Östersund is called the winter city, and as a matter of fact, the teams coming here this week have really seen all kinds of winter. The first days were plus 6-7 degrees, no snow, and lots of water. And 2 days ago we had a blizzard, snowing like never before. And yesterday it was the coldest day in a long time with a minus 25.
Yeah.
So our friends from Australia and New Zealand has seen some winter they've never experienced before.
Yes. Looks like Russia is going for the peel once again.
Yeah.
And as I said, the last shot, I think it's a pretty normal move to make in this part of the game. Sweeping this one for line, I think. Looks to be home, yes. Now Czech Republic, let's see here if they're drawing another corner guard. Yes, they are. They could also draw around the center guard here, but I agree with the skip. It might be a little bit too early in the end.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we'll see at least one more corner guard, maybe 2, before they try to get around the one in the center. I had a small talk with the ice maker, and he's very happy about the conditions on the ice right now. As we see, we have like 5-foot curl everywhere, and the split time on a draw is like 3:95, 4 seconds or something. So I think the conditions are very good.
Yeah.
It's Jörgen Larsen from Denmark who, as usually, has made a great job.
Yes. The ice conditions looks really good. I'm jealous. I want to play as well.
Yeah, but unfortunately Sweden is a little bit too good to be in the B group.
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
Here we go. Russia keep peeling. It's going to be interesting to see when the game plan changes. Which team will do the unexpected move first? Who will try to change the picture?
Yes, exactly.
You talked about you want to play, and you had a had a goal this season to play in the World Juniors.
Yes.
How did it end up for you?
Not as we wanted to. We were facing Panthera, a Swedish team from Stockholm, in the final, in the Swedish Junior Championship final. Unfortunately, we lost there, so Panthera is the team representing Sweden in South Korea this February, right? March?
March, yeah.
I have no idea. And we wish them the best of luck. Of course, I wanted to go there really bad, but I mean, that's curling, that's sport. Sometimes you lose and sometimes you win.
Czech Republic with one more perfect corner guard.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to put them back all the time with this this good. So
no, I think that shows that they have a lot of control of the ice. They know exactly where to put the broom and stuff. So
yeah.
Although those shots seems easy, you still have to do them.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, that's catastrophic. One more peel here from Russia. Same thing here. I mean, they seem easy, but you still have to do them.
They really tried to do the double here.
Okay. They went for the double.
I think so. They swept it. So, and this is, of course, not the best result.
No, it isn't. But because now they have given Czech Republic almost another corner guard, so they can draw around this now and lie two, which is not the the most way that the Russian wanted it. But now they're changing side here, which means new eyes. So let's see if they got control of it. Oh, looks like this might be a little bit too long, but they're changing task. Doing a really good shot there by the skip, changing task there.
Yeah.
Although they're only lying one now, they still have two shots in play, which puts a little bit more pressure on Russia. Although the best way would be to lie two in this.
Yeah, I think it's important to. It's important that the skip is awake there when he realizes that this shot is too hard. He makes a little bit of sweeping, saving it in the house. It's only the third stone, but still it puts a lot of more pressure for Russia to keep their 2 points now. Otherwise, they will have 2 points for Czech this end. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Really important that they do this shot, and the best, of course, would for them to be lie two. So they put the pressure back on Czech Republic. Alexander Ermin playing this nose hit, I think. Let's see here if this curls enough. Yes, it does. And now Russia is lying two. And that was the most important part of that stone, right?
Yeah, that's right. And it's also lying very good now. No chance for Czech Republic anyway to make a double, or so they will try to hit and roll behind now.
Yes, exactly.
Threatening for 3 points if they do that and put some pressure on Russia.
Yeah.
Still very important to stay in the house now for Czech Republic.
Yes, it is. An important shot here once again for Pavel Mares, needing the roll here to make it hard for Russia. Sweeping on it from the beginning. Sweeping really hard for lying this one, I think. That's not really what they wanted. Now they're lying 2 stones in the house, but Russia is shot, which leaves Russia with a kind of... They have to make a decision now. Either they draw or they do the hit on one of Czech Republic stones. But I like the draw. I think it's a more offensive move, but if you do it, it's better. They want to make sure that there's no double available for Czech Republic on their last stone, and therefore they're drawing it to the wing. Alexander Ermin with an important shot, I would say. Once again, it's up to the sweepers here to decide whether or not this stone should be swept.
I like this call. I think it's very not junior decision.
Yes,
It's very
I agree.
often as juniors you want to get rid of the other team's stones, and it's normal here to be afraid. We're 2-0.
Yeah.
And if we just get one of the yellows away, they won't be able to score 3 points. But Russia still goes just for putting it in the house, which of course is the correct call. But it's not so easy all the time out there.
No, I really like this call as well. I think it's mature,
Yeah.
as you said. And now Czech Republic is left with no other choice than to just nose hit this one for a single point in this end.
Yeah. I think it's important that they have a point here. I don't think Russia has been very offensive and aggressive so far. If they get a 3-0 lead, I think their strategy will change and we'll see a more defensive game.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I think it's important, as you said, for Czech Republic to be on the board after this end. They're sweeping this one, but I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like it's home. And it is.
And again, very controlled, good weight. I think both teams show quite a mature way of handling the game, and I like to see that.
Yeah. I agree. We see some smiles here from the Czech Republic. Bit of a relief once again, I think. And now there's 2-1 for Russia when we enter the fourth end.
Here in Östersund, in the new built Östersund arena, it's normally a hockey arena. We've seen that it has been transferred into a curling arena, and we have 6 sheets. In here in this World Junior B Curling Championships, we have 23 boys team and 21 girls team fighting for those few positions to go to the World Juniors in March. We have seen lots of different kind of games. We have some teams coming here just to gain experience and have some practice, and we've seen very competitive teams with very good play. We have some right now. We have 3 girls games going on. Romania against Scotland. Scotland has a 5-2 lead. We have Latvia and Czech Republic playing a very even game, 4-4. And we have Estonia and Spain, with Estonia leading 3-1. That was the girls. And we have this game, of course, in the boys. We also have Austria against Lithuania, 3-4. And finally, we have
Spain
against
China.
Yeah. 3-1 to China.
Well,
coming into the fourth end now, which is, I say it again, it's only 8 ends. So this is the last before the break. Czech, of course, play a high center guard. They really want to steal a point here, or at least force Russia to have a point so they can score a deuce to get back into the game.
Yeah,
Russia with a wide draw here, good weight, I think, but very wide.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Russia is not playing quite as offensive as they did in the beginning of the game. Now they're choosing to draw against the corner. I meant they are drawing around the center guard and not throwing up a corner guard, which they might have done if it was earlier in the game. Now we will see the Czech Republic here drawing around their own center guard. As Richard said, they really want to steal in this end. Martin Blakovic trying to do this. No, it looks like they're playing another guard maybe, yes. No, goes into the house. Top 12. That's a good shot. That's okay. Now we will see Russia play a hit and roll here. They wanted to take away the game from the center line and move it to the sides. Another alternative here would be to do something with the guard, but I think they're doing a right call here, just doing on the stone in the house. Looks like, yeah, we will see here, free guard zone, so the Czech Republic will just put that stone back where it was. And this changes this end pretty much actually, because now Czech Republic has you can almost call it like a free stone. So they will try to put this again on the forefoot. And this is a good opportunity for them to steal now. If they get this one good into the forefoot, they can guard it the rest of this end and maybe have a steal. Unfortunately, that's a bit short there. Went in the guard, not really what they wanted to, because now it's a pretty easy peel here for Russia. They wanted to at least separate these two guards so it wouldn't be as an easy shot as it is right now. So now we will see Russia's second player, Ivan Alexandrov, playing this peel. Lots of weight here, but it looks to be home, yes.
Oh, very close to the triple.
Yeah,
wow.
It was.
I'm a bit impressed actually. I've seen Czech Republic had a very bad second, and except for that, I've seen very controlled stones. I think both teams play very good. Seen some excellent shots. In the second end was saved by the skip in Czech Republic with one of the best draws I've seen in a long time. Just leaving Russia with stealing one instead of three. I think this. If any of these teams will go to the World Juniors, they will have a very good chance to do a good competition there, I think. So this is the kind of competitive level I want to see in the World Junior Beach Curling Championship. I also think it's interesting to see how the juniors and the nations that haven't been playing curling too long are improving in their skills of tactics. Normally, it was earlier it was easier with playing a defensive game and get away with that, but now it's much more offensive, more strategy, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, me too. I think for a lot of the teams coming here who hasn't played that much before, I think they learn a lot just coming here playing these many games. It's really good. Russia now going for the hit and roll in the house and makes it perfectly. This puts the pressure back on the Czech Republic, because if they want to do the draw now, it's pretty hard since the guard is very high, and if they misses this, maybe Russia will lie with 3, and they don't have last stone. So let's see here.
Yeah, this is the kind of end that normally ends up with either a steal for Czech Republic or maybe a multi points for Russia. Unfortunately for Czech Republic is that the guard is so high. It's whatever they do, they will always be a chance for Russia. So the best hope right now for Czech Republic is that Russia catches the guard and moves it so they can put a better guard
up.
back.
Yeah, I agree. That was a really good shot, though,
Yeah.
made by Czech Republic. But as you said, it's not impossible for Russia to get to that one anyhow. So, as you see on the TVs, it's a perfect shot. Let's see here what Russia's third player, Alexei, can do. Sweeping really hard for line here. Let's see if they got it. Oh, really close to the guard there, but they
Very important, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a perfect shot. Unfortunately, that it's stuck in the back, but I think still they did what was important. Now we have to ask what Czech Republic should do now. Yeah, I like it. Looks like Pavel Mar is skipping for the freeze there, and I think that's a good call. Making the freeze now makes it easier later in the end to maybe just push your own stone.
Even though Russia didn't catch the guard there, they made quite a good shot. It really changes the end. First of all, they got away with that stone in the back, which is not so much pressure for Czech. And now Czech have the real good opportunity to take control of this end by making a freeze in the control area of the house. This is now all of a sudden it's a very good setup for Czech Republic.
Yeah, I agree. This is a really good shot there as well. So now the pressure back on Russia. What should they do now? What do you think?
I don't know. It's a little bit, if you look at the angles, if they can come around with like a board weight and bounce the first yellow one out in the open and you will raise your own red back to the yellow one, it could make quite a good position. Still a chance, of course, for Czech Republic to put one more back against, around the center guard. But then it's a bit more pressure on Czech Republic.
Yes.
But they are discussing now, maybe playing a freeze or something. I don't like that call. I think it's too risky. Too much risk, and you don't get too much out of it if you do it. So
I agree.
I think they would have to change the angle, change the control area of the house.
I agree. By doing the freeze, you have to be perfect. I mean, if you come up a little bit too short, then Czech Republic all of a sudden can draw and have a better chance of stealing in this end.
I think a very good shot here would be to come around with like a hack weight, raise your own shot right now down to the yellow one back and get a better angle and better in the control areas.
Yes, I agree. The guard is still very high, so if you do that shot, it will be easier for you and on your next shot to do something about the yellow one there. We are discussing this stone a lot right now. Unfortunately, my Russian is not that good, so I can't determine what they're talking about, but you know for sure they want to do something about that yellow rock.
Yeah. When we talk about calling strategy, we all very often mention the control area. Tuva, how would you describe the control area? Where is it?
I would say the control area is most of the times it's ahead of T, and I think it's a stone that controls the house. I mean, maybe it's not shot, maybe it's just in the top 12, but you can always do something about that stone, which makes it a control shot. Looks like Russia going for the peel here. What do you think about that, Rickard?
I don't think it's. I think it's a bit. You leave it to Czech Republic to. What they are doing here is asking Czech Republic a question.
Yes.
How do you want to continue this end? And they could either go down now and try to get rid of that red one, but. Also, then it's a very risky shot. I think I like this peel. It's a very good option.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it's a bit.
I think
it's very hard now for Czech Republic to get rid of any of the Russian stones. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think Russia did a good call there, talking about this stone with the whole team, because it's a pretty. I mean, it changes the end a bit, so...
And as I said, Russia asks Czech Republic a question, and obviously right now Czech doesn't have the answer right now.
The answer, yes. Have to think about it as well.
I like this kind of strategy calls when it's not that simple all the time. You really you really make some unexpected moves and
Yeah.
putting pressure on the other team to
Yeah.
maybe make something unexpected back.
Looks like they're going for the guard, or what do you think?
I think so, yeah. I think it's very hard to sit here and have a opinion about what you should do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, every team has their own strategy, so it's very hard for...
And you also have what kind of game you like to play.
Either how, it looks like the Czech Republic and Pabelmar is looking for the guard here. So that means he's aiming for doing the hard shot on his last rock this end.
It's a little bit strange to describe calling tactics now when Russia is having a stone as they have a one now, and the Czech Republic is putting up a guard on that one.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to explain.
No, but as I said, I mean, Czech Republic are aiming for doing the hard shot in their next stone. They want to guard this one so they can be able to have a guard and still be able to lie shot on their next stone. That's a pretty close guard, don't you think?
Yeah, and
now it's hard for Czech Republic on their next stone to do something about the stone in the house. They have to push the close guard in that case. This is actually a pretty interesting tactic end, I would say.
Yeah, this is so far the most spectacular end when it comes to strategy.
Yeah, I agree.
The first ends has been quite easy to understand what's happening and easy to know what's going to happen on the next one. Now and as I mentioned before, all the games are timed, so they have 30 minutes thinking time.
Yes.
I think Russia on their last shot spent at least a few minutes of thinking time.
Yeah.
And now they are but I just saw the clock now, and they have 30 minutes when the game starts, and they are on 15 minutes now. So it's now they have spent about half of the time, half of the game.
And I mean that's fine as long as you play a little bit faster on the first stones of end.
Yeah.
I mean, me as a skip, I like to think about my stones carefully before I throw them. So by playing pretty fast on their first stones of each end, that saves you some time to discuss on the fourth player stones.
Here they go. They're going to try to lie two after this one. The only thing I don't like talking about what's not gonna happen, but it wouldn't be good if it's a little bit short, giving Czech Republic chance to play a double. If they just find a 4-foot and don't position it for a double for Czech Republic, everything is okay, I think.
Now they're sweeping hard for line here. Let's see. I think the weight is there. They just have to... Oh, that's exactly what Rickard was talking about, what they didn't want. Now there's an opportunity here for Czech Republic to play the double and lie 3. In a pretty good position. They will most probably hit and roll a bit, but still puts the pressure on Russia's last stone. To
at least they're gonna lie to everything. If you hit it, everything to the right side of the nose of the they have half a stone. They are quite sure they're gonna do this double and make it for Russia to make a draw.
Yes, exactly.
Against 2 points at least.
Yes.
They could go for lying 3, but then it's closer to a miss, I'd say.
Yeah,
so they really need to
get
focus on getting these 2 stones away. And if you get away this end with a steal or maybe Russia having 1 point, Czech should be quite happy. So that was their aim for this.
I agree. Still an important shot once again here for Pavel Morris.
Yeah. They put a lot of pressure on him this game.
Yes, it feels like every stone I've said that, but it is.
Yeah, but so far he has really lived up to his position as playing the last stone. So.
I agree. Let's see if he can manage to do the double here. Sweeping from the beginning. The most important thing here is to do the double. Let's see here, they're sweeping really hard. Ooh, they done it.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
That's
I mean,
and now we can see that it was very hard to make like 3.
He did.
Yeah.
Was really close to missing that back one, but they just did it. I think if you wanted to lie 3, you have to play a little bit of less weight on that stone, because otherwise, as it did right now, it just rolls off.
I saw on Russia's last stone, I mentioned one thing that was not supposed to happen, and that's exactly what happened. And I saw the skip after that stone. He discussed with his vice about they should have done something about it, and maybe they should have had a little bit more discussion before the stone about damage control. Because you should not talk about what not to happen, but you can always be clear on
exactly,
prepared. Prepared.
Let's see here. This shouldn't be a problem for our men.
It counts very much. And it looks very short.
I think the sweepers can take it for weight, but is the line there?
At least a steal of 1, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
is
2.
It? No, it's a steal of 1 there for Czech Republic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's exactly what Czech Republic would have wanted, but yeah.
And what an amazing end. Such nice calls, good strategy. We talk a lot about controlling area. I like the way both skips deal with this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think 2-2 is a fair result after 4 ends, don't you?
I do, and I think we'll see some very nice pictures from Östersund and the surroundings for a few minutes. And me and Tuo will be back in a few minutes.
Yes, we will.
Раскай еще подумай, куда ты можешь на свипе ошибиться. Ты сейчас не знал, куда ошибиться даже. Ты просто знал. Ты как разговариваешь с ребенком? Ты есть ребенок в доме, в чем проблема-то? Ну, все, стой, иди сюда. Тихо. Вот стилен. Не надо повторять вчера. Так ошибка вот была сейчас. Понятно. Все, я тебе по общению не против. Я объясняю, что надо было сделать.
Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell. Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell klass samt världscuptävlingar i längd, skidskytte, alpint och freestyle. Alla större evenemang ger ringar på vattnet och det öppnas nya dörrar för näringslivet, idrottsforskning och samarbeten på många plan utanför regionen och även på internationell nivå. Jämtland, the home of great winter sport events.
Так и меньше было бы, так меньше угла было. Меньше касания. Вы опять начинаете? Идете расслабленные, тейк Леха бьет, вы поднялись там. Шорты всегда лежат, когда Леха бьет, по-моему. Просто всегда на поляне.
Ieder fijn? Daar voor je. En dan chistito. Ja, bijt.
Welcome back to the second part of this first web broadcasted game of the World Junior B Curling Championships. We have the Czech Republic against Russia. Could you summarize the first half of the game?
Yeah,
Tuva?
I think it has been actually a pretty good game so far. Both teams making some mistakes, which put another team in a position of taking points. But I think the score 2-2 is fair for this game, actually.
Yeah, we saw a little bit more defensive Czech Republic in the early part of the game, coming also into a lot of pressure, saved and helped by their skip, doing some amazing shots. Russia making having a good chance to score in the last end, being ahead but making a little small mistake. And when they play this kind of good games, the smallest mistake might just cause a lot of problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Coming in here, Russia playing first stone into the house, and
No, Czech Republic.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. Playing the
and
first
we're
one.
obviously looking for a more defensive fifth end than we've seen the previous ends.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yep.
We will see here Czech Republic hitting that one and going
Almost
right
hit
into
the
the bumper.
bumper
Yeah.
first.
Yes, exactly. Okay, let's see here. It looks like Russia is thinking about doing the corner guard here instead of drawing into the house. What do you like about this corner guard?
I think it summarizes how they have had it. The Czech Republic's first stone in this end was so good. It was so close in the controlling area, so that's why Russia hit it. I think they really want to have an offensive game. They want the corner guard up, so now they get the chance to do that. And
Looks like they're changing now, though. Drawing into the house.
okay,
But, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
no.
It just makes it a little bit more defensive, I guess.
Yeah. My prediction of this end is that we will have a last stone will be a peel for a blank end from
Yes.
from Russia.
Yes, it is. I mean, this is one of the ends I've been talking about earlier, saving time. I mean, by playing one of these ends, the teams save a lot of time, which can help them later on in the game.
Yeah.
But I think the main reason why Russia chooses to play this is that they want to have the last stone in the even ends.
Yeah.
So they want to blank this end and then take maybe a 2 point in the sixth end.
Yeah. As I said, we have 6 sheets in the arena. Normally a hockey arena, but now the Winter City of Östersund has been transferring this arena into a curling arena. People from all over the world, 44 teams from 27 countries, going for these few spots in the World Juniors in March. Scottish girls it seems like they keep winning against Romania, leading quite big.
8-2 so far, yes. On the sheet B, we have Lithuania, right?
Yeah.
Against
Austria?
yes.
Yeah.
And their Lithuania is leading by 7-3.
Yes. We have the Latvia girls leading against Czech Republic girls with 6-4. Oh, that's many points. 10 points in 4 ends.
Yes.
And we also have China on the boys. China boys playing Spain boys. 3-3, an even game.
Yeah, an even game so far, yes.
And on the girls, we have on sheet F, we have a 5-1 lead for Estonia
Yeah.
against Spain.
Yes.
Back to our game, as we predicted, we keep having quite a defensive game here, defensive end.
Yes.
Russia really wants to have the hammer in the sixth end.
This one didn't curl as much as they wanted to, so therefore they're lying as a corner guard, but that doesn't matter because Czech Republic is still hitting that rock. They're aiming for a hit and roll into the house, of course. Wouldn't be the best for them to just hit the nose, actually.
Lucas Klipa, yeah. Huh?
And he makes this almost perfect. They did exactly what they wanted to, roll into the house. And now they're talking about something here.
No touch. Yeah, touch.
Well, maybe is there possible to have a replay of the last zone?
Yeah, I don't
happened.
know. I don't really know what
They
happened.
talked about something or touching something, and
I thought that stone was going out pretty. Wasn't it touching the bumper? Okay, I don't.
Almost in the
I don't
house.
dare to say something here, but I think that was the case.
this is the thing about umpires in curling. They are not supposed to interfere in the game in any way. It's always the two captains who solve every problem together.
Yeah.
If they are not able to solve the problem, they ask the umpires for help.
Yeah.
And in the team meeting, I was visiting the team meeting before the tournament, and as the chief umpire said, we are only here to help, not to interfere. So this is what happened. It's not very often an umpire need to do this kind of help.
No.
It's
Sometimes, I mean, it's hard for the team to understand each other as well, because they speak different languages, and then it can be easy just to ask the umpire to be safe and sure.
Yeah.
Just a nose hit here from the third player in Russia, Alexei Tusov, making that one perfectly. Still a pretty defensive game here, an end, I would say.
Yeah.
Sweeping this one hard. Making this very good as well. Just rolling into the center line where they want to be.
If Russia would miss, it's not probable to happen. But if it would miss, of course, it's better for Czech Republic to be on the center line where you actually could steal points. So it's not likely to happen. But if it does.
No, I mean Russia. They want to roll to the side of the house, just because I think it's easier later on in the end when they aiming for the peel. It's you don't have to roll as far as you have to if you're in the middle. So that's why they keep rolling out, and the Czech Republic keep rolling in.
Yeah, I still think both teams play a good game. They know the shots. They seem to be in control all the time, so I'm really like this game.
Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be interesting to now we come into the sixth end. Now there's this. It's all often that the fifth end is a little bit like this. You're waiting for the sixth end where it's gonna happen, because Russia most definitely will go for points in the sixth end.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nose hit there from the skip, Pavel Morris. Do you think? I mean, the teams, Czech Republic are playing from the inside of the house, and Russia playing from the outside.
Yeah.
Do you think it has any differences?
Me personally, I always play from the outside, so I think it's much easier. But it could be like on like your better in-hand player or out-hand player.
Yeah, could be. skip of Russia, Alexander Ermin,
Yeah.
is playing out no sit here.
Played a solid game so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yet. That's like the only Russian word I
I
know.
understand, yeah. And spasiba.
Spasiba. Hits and rolls out of the house, which basically doesn't matter at
No.
all. You can see on the body language of the players now that they are really trying to save some time in this end. They are hurrying up a bit. Just
Yeah, the skip not even staying in the
Oh.
house. He's going up with the players because they have full control of what's going to happen the next stone.
we have a Friday here in Sweden, but this is a holiday in Sweden, so this is not a work day where
No.
Swedish people today are having a day off. It's somehow because it's 13 days after Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So we expect some people to come in and watch. It's not easy to get match people to watch junior sports in Sweden, but we've had some people coming here, and also lots of teams that do not play
Yeah.
will come here and watch the games.
Yeah. We have also had some school
Yeah,
visiting us, so kids cheering for the teams.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny to see the energy.
yeah.
So here's the stone we've been waiting for the whole end.
Yeah.
The peel.
We knew this one was coming
Yeah.
15 minutes ago.
Yes. Sweeping this one.
Yeah.
Looks like it's home. Pretty close there. We're lucky at that weight.
It was so much weight that he hit it almost on the nose and
Yeah.
still rolled out. So
Yes. So that means it's null in this end, and now we're entering the sixth end with Russian with hammer, wanting to take a 2 in this end, I believe. And we will see how Czech Republic's tactics will be in this end. It could be quite interesting. They're talking a bit more now after this fifth end than they have earlier in the game, so exciting to see what's gonna happen. So, Martin Blakovec here with his first stone and the sixth end. Let's see where Czech Republic wants this stone to be. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a guard. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the 4-foot either. By looking at the stone, I think it's probably a guard. A high guard it looks, because now the skip is helping down the sweepers here. Really want to get this on the center line, which it looks like it's gonna be. Yeah, that's an okay guard from Czech Republic. Let's see here. Yes, exactly. Probably Russia will put another guard up, a corner guard. Either that or draw around the center guard. I like the call of going with the corner guard here, since they've put a lot of pressure on this end. They really want to take a 2 here. So I like this call.
Хороший вес. 6. 6. Сам шестой.
Вау. Подождать можно?
Поднять до конца.
Дом?
Дом тогда разгоняй.
Looks like this is a bit far. Does it stay above the house? Yes, it does. That's an okay shot. You would want it a little bit more higher up. Now it's harder to use this corner guard, but it's still okay since they have a center guard to work with as well. Now we will see a come around here play by Czech Republic's first player, Martin. I think they want this on the 4-foot area,
Ja, musí být.
just to put some pressure on Russia to make their stones.
Dobrý.
Well, looks good. It's, how long is it? That's the question. They don't want it to overcurl as well. I think it does overcurl a bit, so you see it on the other side of that guard. But it's still an okay shot. But now I think actually Russia will hit that one and roll behind their own corner guard. They're probably playing a pretty lightweight on this one, so they make sure that they stay in the house no matter where they hit this stone. Looks like it's a bit far out there. Let's see if it curls on the last. Fortunately, that's not a good shot.
That is really an end changer, that shot there. Russia having a good opportunity, hit that one, roll out, going for the 2 points. Now, already now, I'd say that Russia are going to have to concentrate now on trying to not have a steal from Czech Republic.
There's 2 options here for Czech Republic. Either way, they're drawing now. I like that call.
Yeah.
They could also make a hit and roll on the Russian corner guard just to make sure that Russia doesn't take too many points in this end. But they're going pretty offensive in this end. They want to steal, don't you think?
Yeah, and I think the setup is so good for them with that guard almost perfect position, and they have this very good shot.
Making almost the same mistake as they did in the, if it was the 4th or the 2nd end.
Yeah.
Making the guards not as they wanted to. Let's see here. Pretty could change this end, whether the Russian skip now chooses to draw or take the guards. Oh, it looks like it's going right on that.
Yeah.
Maybe it works.
Yeah. Another key shot. But to be honest, Tova, when you come into the 6th end in a game that's 2-2, almost every shot is a key shot.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I agree.
Yeah. This is very wide and maybe even raises the yellow one down to his own.
Yes. That's not good. You didn't only lose your shot stone, but you also lost your corner guard. So now I think we will see a different play here from Russia later on in this end.
Yeah, then they're probably going to throw some very hard stones from now on, trying to get away.
Yes, I agree. I think they're aiming for just blank this end now.
Yeah.
Ja, då kan ni sli. Ja, vi slår då.
Da, da.
Malo být už.
Yeah.
It didn't get as much behind the guard, giving Russia quite an easy chance to get back in his end with a double, or maybe they go for the hit and roll. They got both of them are quite good results. So, and they didn't get any of it.
No, exactly. I mean, it's not the worst case scenario. They still have a stone in play, but this is a good opportunity. Now you can say the red stone here is a control stone, I would say. Although it's not the shot stone, they still got the control of the house. So probably Czech Republic, they're not doing something with it. They're drawing. Okay.
I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, me too.
By this call. So
actually, me too.
I cannot see how they're going to place this stone good, but we've been surprised before. So
yes. You could do this really good, but still the red stone would be the control stone. That's the problem for Czech Republic.
Okay.
I think it's hard now for Russia to have a double, or am I wrong?
I like the skip in Russia. His strategy and mentality is very offensive, aggressive, very brave and
Yeah.
mature. He's not a
Тут очень мало видно его.
he's not afraid of those two yellow stones. He just thinks now, how am I going to use them for my own benefit?
Yes.
Наверное, да.
There's a lot of stones left in his hand. We only
Yeah.
played half of the stones, and
And both the yellow ones are behind T,
Yeah.
which makes it easier as well for Russia. I think actually now they actually have the chance to take two because of the Czech stones
Yeah.
being behind T line.
so playing a little bit, playing not so hard. I think
No.
just more than a tap back, just getting this red down to the yellow ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this call, but you
Yeah.
don't, you can't afford to lose the one, so you really have to hit
think
it
it looks good.
perfectly. Yeah, I think so too. Let's see where it ends. Yeah, that's good. That's
very,
a good shot.
Very, very controlled.
Yeah, and I like the weight. Just
Yeah.
going down the weight makes it more possible for you to hit the rock.
Есть такой почти
Looks like Czech Republic are going for a draw.
Yeah.
Still playing offensive. And I like this game. I think the skips are, both skips are playing a good game here.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun to watch.
I really like this mentality where when you're not worried about the other team, you concentrate on your own performance and not the other.
Sweeping hard for line here. I think they have to keep going just to be sure that they're freezing that one and still line shot. Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Now, Czech Republic line two, but I think it's quite open to get to. But the angles are absolutely better for Czech Republic than they are for Russia right now.
They really need to get to hit it on the right side of the nose from
Yeah.
our view here,
Yeah.
just to change the angles a little bit. As I said earlier, it's a 6-10 now in an even game, and every shot is a key shot.
Yes. Would it be a disaster for Russia to score a single point in this end?
I don't think so. This is a thing that is discussed, and my opinion is it's always good to be ahead after 6 ends. It's still the other team who needs to take 1 point more, or actually 2 points more to win the game.
Yes.
So, that's a good shot. Very
Yes,
good.
it is.
Yeah.
And once again, a good speed, control. The sweepers have it. So, yeah, once again, a team shot there. And now the red stone is control stone instead.
Yeah. Would you say that the controlling area is at the same place all during the end, or does it change?
No, it changed a lot. Like now we see the red stone in the top 4 area being the control stone, but it could might as well be a stone in the top 12.
Is it closer to T-line later in the end? Is that how you can explain it?
Yeah, yeah, I could. That depends on how the house is looking, but sure.
Okay.
Right now, where there's pretty many stones close to the 4-foot, I think so.
Yep.
The controlling area gets closer to T-line. What do you think? Are they playing freeze here on the red one? There's shots, but...
I'd guess that would be a great call if you freeze it, but you need to freeze it.
Good.
Yeah, good. But see, now the guard is still lying there. It's what we don't want to see is the thing we talked about Russia doing in the 4th end. Sorry, just bounce out and give an easy double, or maybe freeze your own. You should, as I said, not talk about what should not happen, but you need to have it in mind.
Yeah, in the back of your head.
Yeah, if it doesn't go as you want, what can we do?
Yes. Rather this one stay short than the bumper.
Yeah.
The speed looks really good, a little bit too short maybe, but...
I think they're playing a guard, so they are...
And I like that call. I mean, makes it kind of hard now for Russia.
Yeah.
Either they have to open the house or play down on the other side. Yeah.
Ну, если что, просто пил.
There's pretty many options here. You could do a lot of things.
Yeah.
None of them are like I don't know really what I would do.
I'm a little bit surprised that he's using that guard. Because if he, I don't think he would. If he doesn't do the shot, he
No.
won't be too much helped
No.
by taking it. If he takes away the other guard, he puts a much more pressure, I think, on
Yeah.
Czech Republic to make a good guard back. So
I agree.
I think I'd probably play double on the.
Yeah, on the guards.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that would be a
Yeah.
good call. But I mean, if he does this, it's a really good shot. If he lies,
line
if
two.
that stone sticks in the top 8.
Yeah, but still the best possible is lying 2 and probably both behind T-line.
Yeah.
Giving this is a.
I think that
You
playing
risk-
the guard,
you
you
risk a
have
lot.
less
Yeah.
risk.
You risk a lot to gain not very much, I think. So.
Yep.
As I said, you risk a lot.
Yes. Russian are lying shot, but I think Czech Republic has a really big opportunity here once again to steal here in the 6th end. If they get to that red one, there's a lot of guards in the way for Russia on their last stone. Let's see here if they can get to it.
No, nebo zadní zelený.
Ah.
Abych hrál asi z této strany zadní zelený, tohle posunout sem, nebo jenom k tomu našemu.
How's your?
Týhle?
You didn't say that
Tady
your
jsem si
Russia,
škorovat úplně
the
hrozně
language
to.
you use into. How's your Czech?
Tady to
Well,
rozhodně jednodušší.
Not as
Protože tady máš
good as
prostě
I
úplně
wanted
volný
to, of
cokoliv,
course. It
můžeš
would be
tohle.
really interesting to hear the discussions going on here. Maybe we'll see a timeout, I don't know. It's pretty interesting
Když to posuneš jenom sem.
and
Když to podíváme
important
sem, tak
once
je to
again
je to super, že jo.
part of
Spíš
the
jde o to,
game.
aby jsme
You
neodskočili
think you
sem,
can
nebo
come
potom
down
prostě
there around the
nehrál třeba
guard?
double nebo hit and roll, že?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty
To se
high
začíná
guard.
jako pomalejší, když už.
The problem is that it's easier on in hand,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the angle is worse on
But I
in
mean,
hand.
if they freeze that one, just
Yeah.
coming in to be shot, I mean, it's a great shot. It's
myslím si,
really
že
hard for
jako
Russia to do anything about
Tým
that
plus,
then.
no,
And you could
9,
also
10,
just
no.
tap it like 1
Yeah.
decimeter, and you like 2 very good points. So
I agree. You have to be shot on this stone.
Yeah.
It's your last stone in
Yeah.
this end, so tapping it back isn't a bad option either.
No jo, ale my musíme obět ten guard, že jo, my nejdeme přímo, ale značka. Já bych ještě míň, ale...
I don't think the guard is
Jako
the
9,
guard
10,
is not
jenom
even
lehce
in
to-
play. It's
No,
so high.
It's not a problem.
So cool. If he goes into the guard now, it would have missed anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Ještě trošku míň.
That's a way I think when I play my last stones, I try to not see the things that are not a
No,
problem.
no.
It's-
If you think about them, it's bigger of a
Yeah.
risk that you do them.
No. Musíme hlavně zatočit, no. Aspoň něco.
Well, let's see here. Pavel Morris, last stone in the 6th end,
Trošku míň.
wanting to steal in this end, aiming for the red one.
Čekám na směr, čekej na
Ah,
směr.
looks a
The
bit
T-line.
wide.
Yeah, that was what I think they were worried about, that it didn't curl.
and I think it's a bit too hard. It's too much
Yeah, heavy.
weight. That's why it
They are
doesn't count.
not even touching that red stone, which means no. Russia will have opportunity here to draw for 2,
Yep.
which is exactly what they wanted, although it didn't look like it the last stone.
Контакт может. 10.
Можно еще, да, я думаю, пошире.
4 фута, полный камень.
Russia with the last stone of the 6th hand. Draw for 2. It's not that hard, but it's not that easy. You need the right weight and some. You don't have too much to play on, so but on the other hand, this is what curling is about. If you're gonna throw the last stones in a team, you need to find a 4-foot.
Хорошая линия.
Last stone of 6th hand coming up
Линия
here.
есть. Линии очень много.
It looks very wide, but if the weight is right, I know that it's going to curl a lot in the last meters, but I think it's a bit too much weight as well, as exactly as the Czech Republic stone we saw. The weight is perfect, but the line is not good enough. I'm pretty sure that we have one red point. That's what it is. We have 1 point for Russia, not what they wanted, but I still think it's quite okay to have a point in a sixth end. They are one up with 2 ends to come, and I'm sure that we will have 2 great ends coming up here with an offensive Russia and the Czech Republic, who really wants to take either 0 points in the 7th, which I think that Russia will deny them. And then the Czech Republic will really have to go for 2.
Не думаю много об этом. Abych teďka asi hrál 2. Abych chtěl Sondergaard za něj. 25! 20.
Похож шестой сам.
Шестой не надо. Поднимись тогда.
6 сам пока, дохнет.
Леха первый.
Все 6 сам пока.
Линия норма. Леха. Леха до конца 1. Окей. Хорош. Хорош, Вань.
Coming here in the 7th end now, and as we predicted, we have an offensive Russia who really wants to deny Czech Republic that blank end they would like. So I'm pretty sure that we will not have a blank end in this 7th end, because Russia really will. I say for Russia it's even better, I think, to lose 2 than give Czech Republic a chance to blank this end. But
Yeah, I agree with you, Rickard.
we have
That's
an expected offensive start here with Russia really go for a steal, and Czech Republic really want to score 2 or more badly. So it's going to be an interesting end.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Czech Republic will do later on in this end.
Yeah.
We know Russia will go hard on this steal, so will be really interesting to see how Czech Republic is thinking.
What I've seen this game that wasn't that obvious to me before the game is that both teams really use not so much weight. They are really playing with the control, and that makes a chance for Czech Republic to just move the stones a little and roll in behind that corner guard.
I agree. We're seeing a pretty offensive move here from Czech Republic, drawing about behind their own corner guard. We'll see how this goes. Sweeping this one pretty hard. Going into the guard would not be really what they wanted to. Sweeping really hard. That's a sweeper stones. Really good sweeping there. Important sweeping as well. A really good shot there. Now Russia playing this corner guard. I'm not sure. What do you think? I think it's. I'm a little bit surprised about this actually.
This is such a classic situation where you're standing here, where you have this 2 possibilities, which is, in my point of view, is very hard to choose between peeling the center guard or go for the steal even harder. So peel
the corner guard, you meant?
Peel the corner guard, yeah. And I think me personally, in this situation, I like this call. Me personally, but I cannot argue against taking the corner guard away as well. I think it depends on what kind of game you play. Are you happy about playing the peel? Like you have some teams like Niklas Edin and others who throw so hard with so good accuracy. It's always going to be a double somewhere. If you don't have that game, maybe it's easier to just go for the steal.
Yeah. I'm just a bit surprised that Czech Republic is playing so offensive. I mean, that's you can definitely do that, but then you want to get more than 2 points.
Yeah. But Russia will never let them blank this end, so they don't have a chance.
No, maybe they're thinking about that from the beginning. Yeah, that's a good shot. Rolling off to a corner, I mean, puts much pressure in Russia now to guard this stone, because otherwise there will be at least 2 points for Czech Republic.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got that double corner guard now, which makes it Russia will never get that yellow one away from the house. It will be there for the rest of the end. So they got some help from the center guard that is there already. It makes it easier to guard.
But as you said, Richard, I mean, losing 2, or I mean, if Czech Republic takes 2 this end, it wouldn't be a disaster for Russia. I mean, they will have last stone in the last end, and they will only be needing to take a 2 to win that game. So
I think what Russia wants here is it's going to be a point or as I said, steal 1, lose 1, or maybe even lose 2. All of those are okay or better. So that's why when you asked me about is it a disaster to just take 1 point in the 6th end, I still think that you have a very good chance there.
Exactly.
You should not do a difficult shot to score 2 if there's an easy shot to score 1 in that situation, because I don't think it's worth it.
No.
But maybe the viewers, any of the viewers have different opinions.
Yeah.
So.
I usually have when I watch curling, and I was like, oh, what are they talking about?
We have some games that have already ended. Scottish girls won 13-2 against Romania. We have the Lithuanian girls who won with 11-3 against the Austrian girls. We have a very tight game between the Latvian girls and the
Czech Republic.
They are 7-7 after 6 ends. That's what I call an offensive game.
Yeah.
We have China boys leading 6-3 against Spain, and Spain is also having a tough in the girls, with Estonia leading 8-2 against Spain.
This one looks a bit short. Both. It's pretty easy double now for Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Which will put even more pressure on Russia to make that guard. Because otherwise you have lost 2 points almost.
And throw a single guard. They need to do 3 perfect single guards to not lose 2.
Yes.
I'm not even sure that they will continue with that tactics because it's so tough. But this double is not.
It's not
easy. You
have to do it. You have to have some weight and hit the stone right.
A very normal result here is that you hit it with 50% and it stays right where it is, one of them. So
looks hard.
He's got to wait.
Yeah. So I think that's over curling actually. No, that's perfect. That's a perfect stone.
Yeah.
So now, they're playing the guard.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
This is a tricky situation because you cannot throw it a long guard, because if you have a long guard they can come around and tap it back.
Yes.
If you put it very close,
they have a double.
Yeah, they have the double, or they could play like a hack weight, remove the guard and maybe roll in one more behind the corner guard for threading for 3. So I really like the discussion they're having now on coming around the corner guard instead. I don't know what's right to do, but I like that they are considering it.
Exactly, that's an option as well.
Because the obvious choice is, of course, the guard.
Yes.
But
just to have it in mind, I think that's important.
I think both skips, both the Czech skip and the Russian skip, have shown all game that they are
Садиться,
really,
вверх,
they really know the game. They know the strategy. They make some really good calls, not always the easy and expected.
No.
Все сам, оп.
I'd say that's almost perfect.
Okay. I wonder how much you see of that stone back there.
Stejné, to tady potom zůstane center.
Can't be much since they're playing the double, of course. But
Tady.
The thing he must think of now, I think, is this our best chance, or will we have a better chance to come around later? So that's the call you have to do. If you
Yeah.
think you'll have a better chance later, okay, then just
Yeah.
peel away this one and hope for a better chance.
exactly, there won't be zero on this end. I don't think so.
No.
So you have to question yourself
Yeah.
whether it's worth it.
Jásim!
And that's,
Nevadí, hezké go, sorry.
Unlucky. I think the
yeah,
swept it too late, which leaves Russia in a much better position here. They can either draw around the corner guard, that's we talked about earlier, or draw another one around there.
that's a really changed the whole end. Now
Yeah.
it's very unlikely for Czech Republic to have 2 points. I'd say
Yes,
it's,
yes. I agree with you.
Можно еще таймить.
Yeah, you have some options here.
5 минут, Саня, стоп.
I mean, it's important that you light two after this this stone, of course. But if you're drawing around your own, you don't want to be too much behind T either, because then Czech Republic can just freeze that one and maybe take their two anyway. So
They didn't have too much time before this end. We cannot see the clocks from us. I guess they are something around 4 minutes left now, and you really want. That's a guess of mine. Yeah, you really want at least.
yeah, they are 4 minutes left.
Quite a good guess. Isn't it? Yeah. I got a
was.
clock ticking in my
Yeah.
head. So you really want at least 3.5 minutes or maybe more for the last end if it's a tricky end. So,
Yes, I agree with you. It's
so they will have a time issue, I think, in the last end, Russia. So
yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll take a timeout or something if they
Yeah.
need more time. None of the teams has taken any timeout yet, so they still have that option left.
yeah,
Alexander Ermin playing this stone around the corner guard. It looks like they've decided for.
Легко.
yeah.
Воп, воп, воп.
You got some opportunities here, and you have some risks as well. But it's not too short, so it won't leave a double for Czech
No,
at
no.
least. On the other hand, it might be too much weight.
Be too much weight. No, it looks like it's fine, but
Пацаны, скажите
But
раньше,
I'm
сильнее.
still not sure what they think they're gonna use that stone for. It's not
No.
gonna be point. As I see it, it's easier for Czech now to just put something behind the corner guard now.
and they'll be
Yeah.
second.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's they be shot
Yeah,
if they
so, yeah.
draw around the corner guard. Freeze that one, they be shot. They
Yeah.
have the pressure on Russia
Yeah.
to do a great shot. I mean, that's an alternative too to draw around the guard, but
I think this might be a timeout moment. When you got 7th end, 1 timeout left, and 3 people standing in the house discussing. I think it might be a timeout moment.
yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a timeout right now. But,
Do you use timeouts often when you're a skip?
yeah, sometimes if I think it's tricky in the game, I can use it, or if I just want to get some words to make me better. I don't know how you say it, but sometimes timeouts, it's not always about the tactical decisions. It can be just to get the team together and realize what's the importance of this shot.
Okay.
Buď to můžeme nastavit na jam, anebo to prostě zatáhneme úplně hrozně sem.
Didn't look too much, but I think that the Czech Republic had quite a lot of time. I think they
Yeah.
had 7
Jako asi
minutes
by
or
taky
something.
stačilo.
Yeah, I think they had like 2 minutes more than Russia at least.
Buď prostě kousat modrý, a když
they
by to
have the
točili
time
málo,
to
tak protáhnou tak
discuss
sem.
I think what they are discussing here is, I think it's quite an easy shot here to just come around any guard, line 1, force for 2. But if you go for another kind of shot, maybe take one of the red away,
Yeah.
then you threaten to take 3 points.
Yes.
Points, which is not nice for Russia.
No, I agree with you. I mean, the draw that he's thinking about now, I think it's kind of hard, but if you do it, it's a really hard shot for Russia on the other hand. So it's harder to draw this way than the other way, but could get harder for the other team as well.
And one little detail about this, if they come around this one, perfect.
Yeah.
Russia will have to use their own stone to get rid of it, and if they miss it, they actually give Czech Republic maybe a chance to take 3. So
that's
it's
true.
a bit tricky situation. I like this call,
Yeah, me too.
but it looks very wide.
Yes, it does.
Very, very, very wide.
Looks like it's
You see
the
the
first
body
part.
language of the skip is not very good.
Okay, that will make it a little bit harder for them now to even score a single point in this end, because if Russia just puts a guard up now, they have to make a hard shot on their last one.
I'm still a bit confused about they playing the guard here now. It's in my opinion, it's quite an easy shot for Czech Republic to just hit the 8-foot to score. And in this situation, I think Russia, with no risk, could make a draw against behind their own shot in front of the house, lying one, and really making it hard for Czech Republic.
Yeah, it looks like this one is going into the house right now. That's not really what we're looking for. I think the draw now is pretty easy. Just have to get on the 4-foot. That was either you play that speed but more outside in the house, or you play, as Richard said, behind your own stone, putting a lot more pressure on Czech Republic.
This is, of course, it's a tough shot being a junior in a world championship. Draw against 3 is always a tough shot, but this is the kind of shot that they should be able to make.
Yes.
I think Russia left Czech Republic a little bit too easy shot. But every shot must be...
Yeah, it must be made.
Yeah.
I mean, it curled a lot there, so we'll see how this stone will behave.
Yeah. One thing to have in mind is that they played a draw in his first, and he really didn't. It wasn't too successful, so it's not very nice to make this one against 3. Last stone on 7th ender. As all other stones now, it's a really key stone, but this is a really key shot.
Sweeping really hard now. Looks like this curls a lot.
I think it's got to wait.
It's only the line. Is it into the guards?
It's a great shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. Really good shot there. An important shot, of course, for the game. So now it's 3-3 after 7 ends, which means Russia going in with hammer in the last end.
What can we expect from the last end now, Tova?
We will see a very offensive end from Czech Republic and a very defensive end from Russia, most likely. Russia hasn't played that defensive more in this game, so I mean that could leave them with some issues, but I guess we'll see that in the last end here.
I'm a bit curious what's going to happen on Russia's first stone. Czech Republic will most certainly put a center guard, and then you can choose between 3 or 4 kind of tactics. One of them is to try to tick the center guard.
Yes.
You have another option is to put one out in the wing of the house to have that point secured for the if you need it later.
Yes.
That's one. Some teams even don't try to tick; they just throw it through the house, and the fourth is a come around.
Yeah.
So I say that in this situation could see any of those 4, but my feeling is that Russia has been so determined and aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if we could see a come around.
No, me neither.
I'd say 70% come around, 30% tick.
Tick, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I don't think they will. Oh, this is
no,
not good
no,
for
no,
Czech
no,
Republic.
No. It's probably the worst
Case scenario.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This for Czech Republic to be able to win this game, Russia must miss now.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the
They
conditions
have-
you stand to.
They have one more center guard chance, but it really takes.
A lot
Yeah.
for Russia not to make one double in the whole end.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
now
unlikely.
they also have but that could
Yeah.
be used as a guard for Czech Republic
Yes.
in this end. So
Casser, můžeme vzít.
I like the way they think that they wanted to stay in the house
Yes.
to have a point secured for later. But when it comes to this is actually a guard.
Yes, I
When
mean
it's
it's
this
better
swing,
to
yeah,
roll off.
Yeah.
I agree with you because they can use it later on, Czech
Yeah.
Republic, to get behind it. So let's see now if
Fajn, jeden
Посмотри,
blíž,
какой привезет.
Martin Blakovec will make this guard a little bit better than his last one.
The weight is much better. We can see.
Yeah.
Pojď.
And what they do here is they really try to cover the red one in the house so that
Yeah.
Russia cannot take away their own stone. Now it's a decision to be made for Russia.
Yeah, it is.
He makes a come around.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I think the players down there are standing and looking at him, not really sure. Oh
This-
no, now it's changing.
I think that this is a bit surprising to me. They knew for 1.5 minutes that Czech Republic would put a center guard there. So
Yeah.
so this decision could have been made
A lot earlier. Yeah.
and together.
So let's see here.
Here comes the tick.
Yeah, looks kind of
Close.
wide to me, but I'm not sure.
Close.
Yeah, didn't make that much difference, but I mean that's a chance now for Czech Republic to draw another guard up, maybe freeze the red one. What do you think?
Yeah,
Freeze the red one makes it hard for.
I think he showed one more center guard, and
That's fine as well, I think.
I still think it's such a beautiful situation for Czech Republic to come around these two guards now. They could lie almost on the button with two guards.
Směr fajn, směr hezký.
I don't think it's too much space to put another guard right now. It's whatever they do, it's going to be very close to their guard and make it probably an easy double for Russia.
Musíš.
My opinion is that you should come in very early in the house with your stone to avoid this double.
This was not really what they were looking
Oh.
for, unfortunately. That could have maybe cost them the game, or what do you think?
Yeah.
Now there's an opportunity for Russia here to do a double, and if they do, it's going to be really hard for Czech Republic to have a chance. Because
If they make the double here, Czech will put up a lot of center guards, and on their last stone they will come around that red one in the front of the house.
yeah, looks like this is kind of good actually. Yeah, that's a great shot there. Really good shot from Russian too.
Хорош, Сань.
Richard.
Мне просто уже нечем было.
That's exactly what a second player should do.
Yeah.
Typical shots
Yeah.
that they have to know how to make. So as you said, we will see many center guards now from Czech Republic and many peels from Russia.
Yeah, and they need it. Looking at the clock, they really need it.
Yeah,
My jsme dva. Jsme dva, jedna plus, dva. Lidi dva, jenom lidi dva. Jeden, dva. Wow. Daleko, no.
That's a good guard.
yes it is. I don't think neither one of the teams has that much time left actually, so they don't have a lot of time of thinking. But for Russia it's pretty easy now. They know exactly what to
Yeah.
do. They just have to peel and do
Looks
a,
wide, doesn't it?
maybe. But I think it has some.
That's
Yeah, that's good.
We have a really exciting game on sheet C now. Czech Republic on girls. play against Latvia. Latvia leading 8-7, and but the Czech have quite a good chance to score 2 now. It's just 2 stones left, so we have a really exciting game
Yeah.
on 2 sheets now. And the Czech Republic is involved in both of them.
Yes. On sheet F, Estonia just won against Spain 8-4,
Yeah.
looks like it was. So we only have games on 2 sheets right now. And another good guard there for Russia to peel. Well, there's nothing wrong with the weights, at least.
Есть пил, о.
Not a problem there for Russia. But as you said, maybe in the last stone of the end, the Czech Republic will draw behind the red one there. And I mean, Russia hasn't drawn anything this last end, so
No.
that could be a problem
Yeah.
later in the end. Czech Republic has full control of the speed right now.
What we don't know right now from where we're sitting is how much time we have left. We'll see if we can get a picture later on and see if there's a time issue for Russia. They are really saving a lot of time. Now they are ready on hack. They know what to do all the time.
Oh, now they're sweeping hard. Looks like this might overcurl. No. The weight. With the
Yeah.
weight, it's fine.
Yeah, hit it on the nose and still
both.
roll out.
Yeah. I'm both going away. One more guard, don't you think? And then a come around?
Yeah. I hope they play the come around. I've seen some people in this position choosing to hit it on the nose and hope for a miss for the last shot from the opponent, but I think the
That's-
best chance to win is to come around. It's so swingy, so
Yeah.
it's no problem to have it fully covered behind it. So
Would it be a disaster to freeze this red one? You have to freeze it perfectly. Pretty hard, maybe.
and this with this team playing with so much weight, it's very hard to make a good freeze.
Yeah.
I would like to see a Russia timeout now and discussing next stone. They must be pretty convinced to make a draw to the button,
Yes.
because you must expect the Czech Republic now to make a perfect draw, and then I think you might be in trouble.
Yes, I agree with you.
They don't have too much ice on this one, so maybe they're really trying to remove their own as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be an option.
Yeah.
Only game left now in the arena.
The Czech Republic girls had a draw for 1 to have an extra end, but unfortunately they didn't do it, so Latvia won 9-7 in the girls.
Yes.
Есть пил.
Looks like it's just going to be a peel here.
Yeah.
That's fine, I guess, but Alexander Ermin has to be sure about his draw weights together with the sweepers. So we'll see.
This was a quite obvious way that it would end early. It was predictable that it's going to be center guard peel, center guard peel, center guard peel, and then come around.
Exactly as you said,
Yeah.
yes, and after the first stone.
Yeah. And
Where do you want to put this, Richard? Where is the best place for this stone to be?
exactly on T-line, I'd say, to get as much space between the guard and the shot, making the race tougher.
Yeah.
But it should absolutely not pass the T-line.
No.
And I'd say it must be at least half covered.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If it's half covered or more, you have a really tricky shot for Russia.
Yeah, you want to make
Yeah.
them choose between
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
come around or the hits. Looks like they're sweeping really hard for line here, actually.
You think so?
I think, yeah.
I think line's perfect, but it's too much weight.
Do you think?
Too much weight.
Feels like they're not. Yeah. I think they overswept it a bit, actually.
I don't see the line exactly, but
I mean, it wasn't that close to the line, so I think they at least could have changed sweepers at the end there, because it would be enough just to stay at the tee line.
it's a great shot. It's
Yeah,
almost as good as...
absolutely.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah. Timeout, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Although they knew this moment would come, it's still...
Yeah.
But this could be an opportunity just to get the team together.
I think it's important. You talked earlier about a team shot.
Yeah.
I think what's here we have Sören Gran from Karlstad, Sweden, coming out helping. What you need to get out from this time out is a team feeling that whatever we choose, we believe in ourselves. We're going to do this together, and that's the opportunity now to do. Because if you don't have a timeout, some of the players might think we should have done the other thing, or now you have a chance to talk this through.
Exactly.
And what I like about Sören, as you said, what he's doing now, he's not telling them what to do. He's trying to find where they are emotionally, talk to them, and know how they feel, get them to feel good. Because whatever shot they're going to do, it's still just a curling shot. So you leave with a smile.
Exactly.
You get the team together. Now they look really confident in what they're going to do.
I agree. Looks like they're just playing a takeout here just to get that yellow one away.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
No,
I mean, that's a good shot. I mean, most of the time they just do it. Shouldn't be a problem. I think they see a little bit more than the half of the stone, maybe. So, and as I said earlier, they haven't drawn anything this end, so it could be a really good shot just playing a hit here.
It's been very consistent and made a very good game. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we go, the last stone of this game, certainly.
So,
It's good.
Alexander Ehrman.
Oh, very good shot.
Very good shot.
And what a nice game, Tuva. How would you summarize this game?
A really good game with lots of tactical opportunities. I mean, it has been a swingy, and both team has played very good, both curling and tactics. So I'm really pleased with this game. I think it was a really good one, and tight one as well, as we said earlier.
Well, I can remember this game with two very solid teams playing good curling, good tactics, and many team efforts, many brave shots, and it's two teams that I'm pretty sure will hang around in this tournament long time into Monday. I think that's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. So what's the standings now for these teams?
Now we have Czech Republic on 3 wins and 1 loss, and we have also Russia on 3 wins and 1 loss, Italy 3 wins and 1 loss, and Latvia 3 wins and 0 losses. So this is going to be a tough group to get out of, and we want to thank you from a very winter Östersund with 15 degrees minus, and we'll be back this evening actually.
Yes, we will.
Thank you very much, and thanks for listening, and thanks for helping me out, Tuva.
Thank you, Rickard. Thank you, everyone.
Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell. Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell klass samt världscuptävlingar i längd, skidskytte, alpint och freestyle. Alla större evenemang ger ringar på vattnet och det öppnas nya dörrar för näringslivet, idrottsforskning och samarbeten på många plan utanför regionen och även på internationell nivå. Jämtland, the home of great winter sport events.